wasteful spending I've been excited about. So the wasteful spending by U.S. Soccer. Play Brian McBride.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I have got absolutely no idea really what the job entails. But I'm absolutely delighted for one of the nicest men you will meet in football and broadcasting in general. Brian is one of the most sincere people. He'll go into that, and he's nobody's fool. He's nobody's fool. Don't let that, nice guy image disguise the fact. He'll make hard decisions. He'll do what he thinks right.
Oh, he's the nicest guy ever. If that camera does not aim straight up, because I'm not
Jess, looking right at you.
But on ESPN FC, I hear your Coke bottle.
Sorry.
Hush up, Jet. On ESPN FC, they talk about Brian McBride. He's like, I don't even know what the position is. They're just doing weird things, spending money however they're going to spend it, because they're hiring their buddy who is nice and gentle, and he won't cause any problems. He's the nicest guy in the world. We don't need that anymore. There's plenty of that. We have that everywhere. Think about your job. We hire nice people. We don't want to get anyone that's a little nuts like me, and the only reason I got my job is by pure luck. I kind of forced myself in that position, made things happen, do sell out crowds, break records, do all those things, change the program entirely because I'm a little bit a nut job. You need nut jobs with some nice people, but you can't just all be nice. And that's what we got. We got Brian McBride. He's so nice. He's the nicest guy in the world. He'll get things done. No, he won't. You have to have a little bit of criminal in you as far as nut job. Well, I'll save it. A little bit of Steve Jobs in you. Just a little bit. That you're so infatuated with just doing something crazy and changing the world in some capacity. We need more people like that. We need more Steve Jobs. Just a little bit of them. But we won't. We just keep getting PC, political correct. Let's get the ones that'll do nothing, cause no problems kind of stuff. We need problems caused. Because obviously what we're doing isn't working. So that's a problem. So when we get money, what do? We don't put it into inner cities. We don't do anything like that. We put it into administration and create fake positions like Ernie Stewart. Ernie Stewart was the general manager of U.S. Soccer, and now he elevated himself with a fake position called sporting director. I already know what it is. It says that as the sporting director, Stewart will oversee U.S. Soccer entire sports performance department that was manufactured because they got a bunch of money instead of putting it into the inner city and developing players or do something different. We're going to do administrators, including the men's and women's senior and youth national team programs. How's that been going since we've done that since 2017? All these stupid fake positions. We still don't make the Olympics. The youth still get beat down by teams like Mexico at the youth, and we don't qualify. We don't qualify. So what are we doing? The same thing. This is pay to play, by the way. Everyone's like, oh, you got to pay for something. No, pay to play is more than just club soccer, paying your dues and all that stuff. It's more than that. It starts with on top. It's the bravado kind of S to it. Yeah, I agree. So it goes on to say, reporting directly to the CEO, Stewart will also oversee all other sports performance departments, including talent identification. You're failing. Fire him, Jack. Don't you want to fire some players on your team and stuff when they don't play well? Don't say names.
Yes.
Yeah, see,
I wouldn't say names.
But you want to. No, you don't say names here. But yeah, some people need to be fired immediately. Just extract them from the problem. Stop. Oh, we'll just get more money and cover. You guys don't watch Seinfeld. Well,
I always tried.
Well, there's an episode where Elaine Bennis becomes she becomes the CEO or whatever of, I forget what company. Anyways, she hires this guy, and no one likes him at all. So what she does is gives him a raise. So he or not raise, but elevates him to the next level. So he's out of the room, and that's what U.S. Soccer does. They won't fire people. We'll just give him a promotion. We'll give them a promotion. Anyways, I wish I remember that episode better. It goes on to say, this framework will lead to enhanced player development, has not, more clearly defined pathways. Oh, everyone loves that word pathways. Oh, I got a pathway. I got a pathway to the pro. I got a pathway to play Division I soccer. I got a pathway
Pathways, elementary school.
Yeah, a pathway. We all have pathways. And when they're saying stuff like pathways, that trigger word for me, it makes me triggered. It means they're lying. So anyone says, we got a pathway, it's a lie. It's a lie. They're doing nothing. So at the same time, efforts to increase participation in sports overall will be aided through his influence on coaching, education, referee training, and club development. No, he is not. So Ernie Stewart hasn't done anything. He hasn't been in the trenches of youth soccer. He's played soccer. He played on the national team. Good player, very athletic. But he's never came down with us peons, the grassroots people. He's never hung out with poor little Deadpool. He doesn't watch Deadpool in his development at all. Why isn't Deadpool playing soccer anymore? He's playing flag football. Why? Because we have people like Ernie Stewart running the show. That's why. Right, Jet? Yeah, see? Jet agrees, and Deadpool agrees. Yep, I agree. So let's play the next video. Play U.S. Soccer Needs to Be Grassroots.
You really look at this country, this pay-to-play system is the first thing I would look at. Now, I'm not saying you use all $100 million on it, but at some point, the sport in the United States has to stop becoming an elite sport. It has to become a grassroots sport. It has to become an inner-city sport. And so when I look at that, I would look at pay-to-play, one.
Pay-to-play, number one. Admin heavy. Look at U.S. Soccer. It's admin heavy. I already gave you examples. There's much more examples. Go to their website. Go look at their spending. See what they pay. See where they're giving their money. I did a whole show on that. Go to my past podcast. Just Google search Coach Cameron Podcast, U.S. Soccer's Taxes. I have a whole episode. I break it all down. I'm not going to do it again. I already did it. Go to the episode. You can find it. But we spend money stupidly. Always admin heavy, and it's a problem. What do we do in education? Here you go. Red for Ed. I was a teacher. I was teacher of the year. And what happened to me? I got a pay decrease. I'm teacher of the year, pay decrease because they didn't cover our insurance hike, so I left. Good job, Red for Ed, teachers. Here's the problem, and I've seen this firsthand. Good teachers, good, awesome classroom teachers, they get promoted to district into some fake position called like what's it called? A classroom supervisor. I supervise the fourth grade teachers. No, what they do is hang out at the district office. You know what you're doing. I know it. Call it out, teachers. Comment. Is it true? Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Are you a teacher that hasn't got the opportunity to promote yourself into a 20 or 30,000 pay raise by hanging out at district office, just joking around, hanging out and planning your weekend, and then occasionally go to a school and say, hey, I'm just supervising. Oh, good job. That's what they do. That's how you get a raise in education versus, that's a good classroom teacher. Let's give a $20,000 bonus. No, that's not fair. Everyone needs even distribution. How stupid is this? We should do the same thing with U.S. Soccer. U.S. Soccer, you need to really create a competition through the whole United States for groups that do it differently. We have coaches like that. We've had Louis Dabo, who developed an army of players from the 75 to 76, 77, 78 age groups. Players like Evan Whitfield, Pablo Mastroni, and the list goes on and on. I mean, they have so many top players from this small little club. U.S. Soccer should have gave that club money. Instead, what happened to that club? It was been financially destroyed because it was focused on that idea versus collecting money like everybody else. That's what's going on. Reward those small clubs that do it right so they can actually compete. You need innovation. And it'd be nice to have everyone innovating so everyone competes for those funding so they continue to improve. Does that make sense? Do you believe me? Do you think there's a different way? Comment and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, the Coach Cameron Podcast. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, live. That's how we do it. We barely got this show off today, but we did it. Right, Ryan?
Yes. I don't even remember what the problem was.
We had a million problems, but we got it done because we made the decision to do so. We could easily quit. You know, the difference is we're passionate about something. We're not getting paid for this. We're actually losing money on it. So buy a t-shirt online, buy a mug, do something, or a comment or a like, and just say, oh, good job. That works too. Yeah. How you doing, Jack?
Pretty good. I'm sore.
All right. You're sore. All right. You had 2 state cup games this weekend. So you guys are tied for first, or you're first in your bracket?
We're tied for first, I'm pretty sure.
Pathetic. All right. Who do you have next week?
Excel.
Excel. Ooh, Striker Aguilar. That's his club. Greg Montalongo.
Oh, the guy you were talking to?
Yeah. Greg Montalongo and I went to school together. He was an unbelievable player when he was skinnier. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, skinnier. He knows what he is. He was an amazing soccer player. And I was an amazing soccer player. I'm an amazing soccer player today. Why? These flip-flops. No, my footwork's amazing today. I'm just not as athletic anymore because I'm old. But I didn't have any skill back in the day because I didn't have one teaching me.
People keep on asking us, well,
What?
his doctor and people, oh, did you get your dad's speed? Oh, did you get your dad's speed? None of us got his speed. And apparently he has speed. Had speed.
I don't know what happened. I think
Godspeed.
too much of mom's genetics applied.
Yeah,
So blame her.
for sure.
Right, Deadpool? You're fast. All right. So we need to change what we're doing. So we need to put emphasis on development and make it competition. If you enjoyed that clip, you can enjoy all the clips at youtube.com/Coach Cameron Soccer to get all my content. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know what's going on and when we appear online, which is typically every Sunday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hope to see you this Sunday for our next live show.